Some lady was in the comment section just like, oh, he's a friend of the show, you pieces of crap. Like, you're making the frogs gay. You almost had a subscriber until you started going after TC. And like, it was so hard for me to not reply and be like, oh no. And he kept calling and then hanging up. And then you call back and it's like, you've reached Meta and this is not an incoming call. Bye. You know, they'll call you back. And they don't, right? Well, now you say that. We're waiting for the painting from Zahn, so we're going to pull the TV down after this episode. Now everybody's going to think I broke the TV out of rage. There was one guy that got me, and he got me really good because he was like, he said, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, but he was saying something along the lines of like, you know, I could see this being true, and there's been, you know, historical documents about this. And I was all, damn it, you got me.
You almost had it. You're right there.
No, he like sank the hook and reeled me in. All right, fella, I appreciate you, but you suck. Yeah. But it's and I think that it probably has to do with like the age gap of like the average person on Instagram versus the average person on Meta or Facebook rather. You know, and so it's dealing with all of those things. I don't get into my feels about it. Like I said, Brandon and I laugh our asses off when we're reading these comments. It's and just
so fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We've been accused of being lizard people. We've been accused of being Hollywood insider elites, CIA.
How about this? Jewish, not Jewish. Jewish, not Jewish.
Yeah.
Not Jewish, not Jewish. Still not Jewish. Like some of the things that people say are like the Tucker Carlson thing. People like that guy's a filthy, and then like just like whoa,
super anti-Semitic stuff.
Like okay, Instagram, pump the brakes, kids. Like and this is all fun. This is funny games.
There's this vitriol towards Jewish people right now because of all the things going on with Israel, right? And dang, I got something in my eye. They're going to be like, that's a nod to the Illuminati.
That's it. Yeah, don't do this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know what's funny?
Don't do this.
Like this.
It's the 3 6s, yeah.
Do you know what that means in Brazil?
Oh, it's not an Illuminati.
No, in Brazil, this means fuck you.
Oh.
I've heard that.
Yeah. So the funny part, when I was a kid, and I'm watching, you know, Chips on TV with John Baker and Poncharello, you know what I mean? And they speak Portuguese in Brazil, you know? And then when they're like ambushing somebody and they look across at each other and they go like, you know, everybody.
And you too.
Like, oh!
But yeah, like the things that we've been accused of are absolutely hilarious. And we're clearly working for the CIA.
Friend of the show.
I was about to say we have that on-running joke of friend of the show.
Yeah.
When like Asmongold has no freaking idea who we are. Hassan Piker, not friend of the show. You know, you want beef? I mess with him. And it's really funny to us because I tried to tag him in a post and apparently I tagged some other guy named Hassan Piker and just said, want beef? But Brandon I posted something of Brandon going, Bill Gates, friend of the show. Some lady was in the comment section just like, oh, he's a friend of the show, you pieces of crap. Like you're making the frogs gay. And it's just like, we have no idea. Like we've never met these people.
It's beautiful.
You guys are from the CIA. I wish I was from the CIA because then we would definitely be killing it in the algorithms. We would definitely be having the funding that would be required to get in front of people. We'd be flying like crazy guests out here to have conversations, and we don't.
I wonder how much money the CIA would spend to make a studio look like it's like not a lot of money has been spent on it.
Yeah.
Like would they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to make it look like you and I just built this in your living room?
I think Sam Altman would just be on board and build out an AI.
Yeah. Wow.
Like AI that we have no idea exists.
It's very convincing. They've done a great job with you guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Beep.
This hand has 6 fingers.
Look, no glitches.
I do love that because like a year and a half ago, that's how you could tell if an AI photo was fake, is because like the AI couldn't figure out fingers and hands, and now all of a sudden that problem's been solved. But
which brings back to the show, right? Because what I'm getting out of everything that we're talking about is that people are gullible. They believe in anything that we tell them or provoke them with. And now that AI is here, like it's AI is the new, it's photoshopped.
Right.
You know what I mean? So how amazing is it that, not if you have the discernment of being able to see that the stories are just stories, and in the middle of all of this storytelling, you can make your own. Like you guys have obviously created your own story. This podcast didn't exist before, and none of this, we wouldn't be here if you didn't believe that you created this story, right? Go make your own story. Why are you bitching, complaining, and being a victim about this and that and whatever, when you got a camera, you got a phone, you've got friends, and a Wi-Fi connection, and right? I mean,
well, so believe me, I've fought the urge many times, like on the Tucker Carlson thing, right? On that video, some guy was just like, you almost had a subscriber until you started going after TC. And like, it was so hard for me to not reply and be like, oh no.
Is when people make fun of my English, and I goes like, oh, how many languages do you speak?
Right.
Oh, none.
That is
barely.
so American and so French to make fun of somebody's accent. It's like, well, hold on a tick. Wait.
Maybe I'm the outlier because I find like accents to be fascinating things. And I'm always like, hope this isn't annoying. Where are you from?
Yeah.
Like, I love your accent.
It works for me. Great.
Yeah. So, God,
ZonHQ.com.
Come on.
Friend of the show. Actual friend of the show. I guess back to it, like the ideas of success and where we've come from. Literally started the podcast January 1st. On purpose. Brandon was like, no, we're not ready. And I'm like, we're putting out a damn episode January 1st.
And I said, here you go, bud.
Yeah. Post it, I guess. And I knew that it was going to be a bit of a slow burn to get started. Right. But Brandon and I talked about that. And I was like, the random thing says like, AI is saying that it's going to take 18 to 24 months before you'd ever think about reaching monetization. I was like, bud, we're ahead of that curve. Mm-hmm. Like we started with quality cameras and quality mics, like a quality look, an aesthetic that's good. We're months, if not a year ahead of that. And I was like, I think 6 to 8 months is when we're going to start climbing. And, one of my favorite compliments that I've ever received was from Brandon just like a couple weeks ago, where he was just like, dude, every single thing that you've projected between this and like Helix Pure, you've nailed. He goes, you said 6 to 8 months and we should be gaining the traction that we need for monetization. And currently we would be fully monetized on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on Facebook, had it not been for the fact that like Meta and their customer service has just not wanted to help us. Right. And I exchanged over 50 emails yesterday or the day before yesterday with one of their agents. And he's like, oh, I keep trying to call your phone, but I can't hear you. And he kept calling and then hanging up. And then you call back and it's like, you've reached Meta and this is not an incoming call. Bye. They'll call you back. And they don't. Right. And the only way that you can you have to be Meta verified and then chat with their AI, and then you have to argue with their AI. Some guy told me there is not a single block on your account. Well, there is.
There's something there. We just
but they couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
And they're thinking that it's from my old company where I posted a flyer for a gun show that had a cartoon revolver on it, and so now they just figured that out and they're like, okay, we're going to pass you on to this team now and hopefully they can get it sorted out.
What's funny is that we make all we've already made all the metrics. We're way past all the metrics necessary.
Well beyond.
It's just one little glitch and can't get hold of them. Can't have a conversation.
And that stuff, man, I can totally relate. Like there's so many times that this stuff happens with me too, and like designing a website, or any kind of technical stuff like that. And then it comes to find out that there was exactly that, a form, a pixel that was lost in a page in the back end of whatever that now you're trying to go through, and this is the hookup. So it sucks, right? And I think that's just the price. I mean, I have spent hours talking with tech support from different companies, and they all have like, they miss one step, and it's all because of the questions that weren't asked.
Well, so the big thing is that we have 30 episodes, like 30 long form episodes that we have not uploaded on Meta, right? We uploaded one, the Raul Mendez story, right? And it got 256,000 views, I think, something like that, on long form, right? There is not a single metric that Meta could have that we have not nailed, right? They were like, oh, well, it's from a block from something that you did 4 years ago, and that stays with any account that's attached to your name for the rest of your life. Okay, well, what did I do? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how about instead, let's get this sorted out. Oh, you know what? We're wrong. It wasn't that. You know what it was? What was it? It was a security thing because you tried to download Meta Business Suite, and when we sent you the code, you copied and pasted that code, and we sent you the wrong code. So we put a security block on your thing. Oh, we'll remove the security block. There's not a security block. Well, then what are you saying it is? Oh, actually, it was from March 4th of this year. What did I do March 4th of this year? Go back, check. There's nothing there. We posted a picture of how many people we ended up watching one of our videos on YouTube or something like that. That's it, right? Meta, I need your help. We're Meta. We don't help. But if you pay for the subscription, I'm paying for the subscription. Okay, chat with our AI bot. Hey, AI bot, what are we doing here? No, you're fine. Well, it doesn't say I'm fine. Where's the problem? You're right. You're not fine. Well, what is it? It's something you posted 3 years ago. Okay. I'm pretty fired up. There's a little bit of energy there because I have spent a lot of time building this thing out, only for a customer service agent, Pedro, to not want to do his job.
The amount of time you spent the last 2 weeks back and forth, waiting for calls, putting other things on hold because you'll get an email from him saying, oh, I'm going to call you right now. And then 2 hours go by and he doesn't call, but you're sitting there waiting for that call because it directly affects the progress of the channel. It's been the fact that you haven't, I don't know, broken that TV. I'm pretty proud of you, bud.
Well, now you say that, we're waiting for the painting from Zahn, so we're going to pull the TV down after this episode. Now everybody's going to think I broke the TV out of rage. No, I mean, but it's true. Like, I've driven around with that laptop, not leaving my side for the last 2 weeks, on some whimsical chance that Meta might call me and go, well, hop on your laptop and fix this. When I left your house the other day, right, I got an email from Meta saying, I'm going to call you in a minute. I turned around the corner from your house and I parked under some shade, and I move the seat back so I don't hit the wheel, right? And I'm opening up the laptop and I'm like, call me any minute. And I waited there for 20 minutes. Then I went to a coffee shop and sat there for 2 hours waiting. Nothing. And then the dude was trolling the hell out of me, called me like 8 times and was like,
and then hung up.
Yeah. And then would like text me, I just can't hear you. And I'm like, then have someone else call me.
You know, what a wonderful first world problem to have. You know,
Zahn, I don't need common sense and logic right now. Okay.
How fortunate are we?
I'm building an empire. All right.
And look how capable you are of problem solving with imaginary people.
You know what? Cut it. Cut the interview. I'm done. I don't need logic and reasoning right now. Okay. I need empathy. I need sympathy.
You are in your feminine energy. I can see it. Let me hold you.
And I need a phone call, Pedro.
I can hold space for you right now.
Is this a safe studio?
Is this a safe space? I feel triggered.
Yeah. It doesn't feel very safe right now.
This is the Lunatics and Legends podcast. We fully endorse Mark Lamb for Congress and CD5 here in Arizona.
Make sure to get out there and vote in the primaries July 21st from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m.
See you there.